Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shraddha and I make videos on life in Germany, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how to find accommodation and the things that you should keep in mind while you're looking for accommodation, because there will be a time for sure when you will be looking for accommodation, whether you're going for internship in different city or thesis, or even if you haven't found your accommodation till now. So you have 3 months guys, and I think you will be able to find it, because the things, resources, tips and everything that I'm going to share with you will help you in finding your accommodation easier and comparatively faster. Because as in India and Indians, the finding accommodation in India is totally different as compared to in Germany, and I did not know and I made mistakes, and I want you to not to repeat those mistakes. So I'm here to tell you the things that you should do and keep in mind while looking for accommodation. So let's get started. So there are two types of accommodations available. First is student Wohnheim, which is student apartment, hostel or flat, where you apply through Studenetenwerke and they allocate you the apartment. The second is the private option, where you go to the websites which I will be sharing with you, and there you apply for the apartments. There are various advertisements available where you can choose, you can select, you can go as per your interest. Number second thing that you need to understand is the type of rent. There are two types of rent. The first one is the Warmmiete, which is warm rent. The second is the Kaltmiete, which is cold rent. And what is the difference between the two is that one is inclusive of all the utilities like electricity, water bill, your heating costs. Sometimes they don't include internet and radio, but water, electricity and the heating cost is included in Warmmiete. And the second is Kaltmiete, in which your only basic rent of the room is included, not the utilities that you will be using. So you will be paying according to the usage. So it depends what all is included, and this all things are mentioned on the advertisement, on the description. Now the third thing is how to search the apartment or student Wohnheim or the private flat. So I will be sharing how you can find Studenetenwerke apartment, or where to find, how to look for. I will be sharing the links in the description. Please go through them. They are really important, as I've always told you that my videos has a lot of links in the description. Go through them. Make a point and habit to go and check the description, because there are many useful information that I link there. Okay, so first is Studenetenwerke. I will be showing you the cities and how to find the Studenetenwerke apartment in your city where you have got admission. Second, let's talk about the private flat. There are different types of websites that I have included in the description. You can just go into them. The most popular is WG gesucht, and I will be showing you how to look for the apartment and what all things you need to read, and make sure that you read the description carefully, because in the description they mention everything, even about the flatmates who all are living there. They also mention who all are living in that apartment, how old are they, what are their hobbies, what are their interests, what they like to do on weekend, what are they studying. So everything they mention, and they expect you to mention in the same way. I will also be showing you my description, how I wrote, and previously I did not know, I screwed it up. Like in India it works that way. You are interested, the other person is interested in giving the flat, you are interested in taking the flat, and that's it. That's the only thing that matters. But here they are very particular. They don't give flat to anybody. They want to know the person whom they are going to live with. They want to understand what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what you like to do on weekends, how are you as a person. So they even call you for personal interview, which you should be taking very seriously. Arrive on time, be a nice person, just be naturally what you are, and be a nice person, polite person, and everything would be fine. Okay, number third thing is how to find the flat. So I will be talking more about the private flat, because a Studenetenwerke apartment link I will be sharing in the description, and that is really easy. The other stuff where you can find accommodation is, number one is Facebook pages. Join different types of Facebook pages, like Indians in Munich, Indian in Berlin, Indian in Hamburg, whichever city you are interested in, or Wohnung in Hamburg, or a WG in Hamburg. So join these pages and you will be be able to find accommodation really fast, and also those things are, I think, really trustworthy, and you can see the profile of that person as well, so it is a more trustworthy option than the websites itself. Number second is the websites option. I will be sharing all the links in the description, that what all options you have in finding accommodation. I think the most important and most popular website is Gesucht, eBay, and Immobilien. I think these are really effective in searching the apartments, so go through these websites, and I will be sharing the tips what you have to write in the description, so that you get the message, and also they ask you to meet up or to have a Skype call. So please make sure that you watch this video till the end, because I will be sharing my tips and my tricks on how to get the reply. Number third option is also like university page. Sometimes some universities mention and give recommendation of where you can stay, so take that also in mind. You can go through your university, they might have sent or they might have said some recommendation, and if not, just mail some international office of your university and ask for some recommendation or some suggestions if they have, and they will be happy to help you. Number fourth option is to connect with your alumni or with the students that are already studying there. That is also an effective way of finding accommodation really fast, and they will be helping you out, or they will be arranging something for you for the time being that you do not have any accommodation for 1 week, 15 days, 1 month, whatever it is. So make sure that you have found some connection. Go through Facebook, go through the university Facebook page there, see what people have liked the post, who all are studying there. Message each one of them. One of them will reply. I did this and I got a perfect guidance from my senior. He was like 3-year alumni, and still, whenever I have some doubt, whenever I need some advice, whenever I seek for some information, I contact him, and this way I found him. And he was also really surprised that how did I got to know that he is studying in that, or he has studied in that. And it is so much fun when someone says, how the hell you found me on that I'm studying on this university, or how the hell you got to know that I'm here. So that is really amazing stuff. You can do it, and it will be really helpful for you. Number fifth is the last resort. Like, if you can't find anything, come here, arrive, live in some hostel or somewhere for some time, and register yourself with the flat finding agency, and yeah, they will be able to help you, I guess. But this is the last resort when you can't find anything, so that is the last thing to do. Now let's come to my tips and advice for you on what things you should take care when you're finding the accommodation and when you are planning to take one accommodation. So number first thing is be proactive. Be polite in writing your email. Be descriptive about yourself, like what age you are, what language you speak, which university you are studying in, what is the purpose of coming to this city or looking for apartment, or if you're a student or if you're working, whatever it is. So do mention it. Fourth thing that you should mention is what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what you like to do on weekend, how are you as a person, you love cleanliness, you are vegetarian, vegan, whatever it is, do mention it. And I would say, if you find some description similar to your, like, if I'm a vegetarian, I would be more interested in living with a person who's vegetarian. So please make a habit to mention the things that are similar. Like, if you find someone who is very much interested in having beer on weekend, who is outgoing, who likes to talk, who likes to integrate with different culture, do mention that you are also interested in the same way. So write the things that are really of their interest. Add some template on your mobile, just copy and paste that template. Read the description carefully. I have said, like, once I was looking for the apartment and they had mentioned that in the end they had written a question and they needed the answer, because they know that many of the people do not read the description and just say come there and ask for the questions that are already mentioned in the description. So they had mentioned that when you are replying or when you write the message, please tell me what is your favorite ice cream flavor. And that was really interesting. And so this also happens like this way. They are just making sure that you have read everything, every description. So make sure that you have gone through everything. The second is that when you have the contract, please go through it, and also make sure that you have understood what is warm rent, what is kalt rent, what all is included. If you're not sure, please ask. And also the deposit is also mentioned, which is around like security deposit, which is around I think 1.5 to 2 months of the rent. Join the Facebook group of the city that you are coming in and post those contract. I'm sure if you're not able to understand German, any person or someone will help you with the contract if there is something suspicious or something which is fraud maybe. Number third advice is that inquire about the transfer when you will be transferring the amount. Do not transfer it until and unless you both have signed the contract and you both have the copy of the contract. Do not transfer any money in cash as well. Like, do not give in cash. Try to do it by bank transfer, and try to do it once you have arrived. Do not do in a hassle or in a hurry. And if you find something suspicious or they are forcing you to transfer the fund so that they can give you the contract because they have so many people in line, do not do that. Yeah, take your time, it's okay, because there are many fraud cases as well. Be patient, don't panic. You will find things. Everyone is here to help you. Join Facebook groups, find your alumni, find your seniors, and I'm sure you will be fine. Yeah. Number fourth thing is sometimes we like some places and we do not even bother to check how far is it from our university or from our place of work. So make sure that you have your Google map available, type in the address, check how far is it from your university or from your place of interest. That is also one of the important things. Fifth and the most important advice that I have for you as a person, as a student living in Germany, is that always look for a flat which has German flatmates. Always look to live with Germans, because you are here to learn their language, you are here to integrate in their culture, you are here to learn how things work here. So these things you will learn only by integrating and making friends with them. You will closely observe them, because I know as an Indian we have this mentality that living with Indian would be easy. Yeah, it would be easy, but you won't be learning anything. And in my opinion, go with the flat share, not with the private flat. It is also really not advisable. It is also, I wouldn't ever advise you to live alone, because you will be alone here. You don't know how things work here. How would you figure out? You need to learn. So I think I have given you a hell lot of information, and I think this will be always useful in finding accommodation. Whether you have got internship in other city or thesis, you will be fine. You will be finding accommodation really fast and cleverly and wisely. So this was it from my side. Please give this video a like if you really like this video, and share with your friends who are planning to come to Germany. And I will see you in the next video with more important topics and more useful information. Till then, bye.